Hey again, this is Tristan Emond with Mindful Living Realty. Welcome back to Tristan and his Whiteboard. Here we are, we're on the last stages of the process, the closing process. Episode 10.1 coming at you, the move out. So we've got the purchase agreement all done, we've got the appraisal in, it's good, all the repairs have been made, we're ready to be done. First thing we need to do with this process is we need to move out. Now, you need to make sure that you're moving out obviously before closing so that the buyers can walk through your property after you've already moved out when it's vacant, so they can make sure that you didn't, ding glass, break glass, do all sorts of other things while you're moving the property, your property out. So that being said, you might be homeless for 24 hours, but make sure that you just have a plan in place, whether you put it all in the truck and park it somewhere else, or you have it set, everything move into a garage somewhere or a storage unit. Of course, that's a whole other discussion. However, when it comes to moving things out, one of the main points we want to make sure we understand is, if it's attached, it stays. If you didn't remark in the seller's disclosure that ceiling fan that you love is coming with you, that was part of the purchase agreement, that's got to stay with the property. We had one scenario where also the seller decided to take away the microwave. So they took it out of the wall of the property. You could even see the blue paint behind it. My buyer got there, looked at the stove and said, my microwave is gone. And of course I made the phone call and say, yeah, that needs to be returned. So if it's attached, it stays. If the buyers ask for it, if they want the washer and dryer and you've agreed to the washer and dryer staying, that stays. If they ask for, I've had one buyer ask for a wheelbarrow, that stays. Make sure that anything that's included in the purchase agreement, in the bill of sale, or part of the agreement in some fashion, stays with the property if they've asked for it. Now, here's a big one. No junk. Everything gets moved out, all your personal property. I don't care if that pile of 2x4s in the garage you think they might use, unless you've asked for it specifically, they might want all those 2x4s out. So we want to make sure that you keep an idea of, get all your crap out of there, all your junk, even those tires in the backyard, that all needs to be removed. Now, that being said, some of your spare building materials, some of your shingles, some of the other important items, maybe even some tiles that you've used, leftover tiles, that kind of thing, those might be okay to stay. I would certainly ask the buyer to see if he wants them or not. Now, that being said, just because you like the chicken wire fence in your backyard, that doesn't mean the buyer's going to like the chicken yard fence. So make sure that you take out everything that you know is yours that probably is not going to be liked by the buyer, so that they have a good experience moving into your property. And it's on the purchase agreement, so it's got to go. So we'll talk more about the walkthrough part of the closing process next time on Tristan and his Whiteboard. For more episodes of Tristan and his Whiteboard, all you got to do is subscribe. Also, you can check out us on Facebook, on Twitter, and of course the Instagram. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.